Welcome back, Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me to another episode of Music with Nick. Today I got a marathon lined up. It's going to be some videos that RUDI sent me. So I did want to say thank you, RUDI, for the marathon, for supporting the channel, for making the video happen, and being the sponsor as well. So thank you. There's some notes that RUDI provided me with. I'm going to try and go through those as fast as I can. I usually don't do this because it is a little bit time consuming, and especially since RUDI is quite the writer. So I want to just like but I'm gonna share as much as I can. Oh my god, I'm so white because I got this email open. So so we're gonna do 3 videos. We're gonna do Joe Cocker with a little help from my friends. This is live at Woodstock in 1969, and I thought that, I don't know, because of the number, I thought that 69, and please don't, I already know, I learned my lesson. Alexia and I, we know that that is not the Summer of Love. It was 67, but for some reason it just made sense, you know. I mean, everybody gets the joke, right? 69. And but that's not the Summer of Love. But because I thought maybe because of Woodstock or 69, but well, live from Woodstock, Joe Cocker with a little help from my friends. And well, he says a friend gave me a triple LP sometime in 73 or 74. Next to many great songs, there are 4 performances which were outstanding in my humble opinion. Joe Cocker 10 years after Santana and Jimi Hendrix. Let's see. And then he just like describes like what he thinks, but I'm gonna leave that out for today because it's just a lot of information for me. And then Stevie Ray Vaughan live at Austin 1989. The original, of course, Jimi Hendrix. He does the Voodoo Child, but it says here Voodoo Chile. This is from the original Voodoo Child inspired. So it says the first time I heard Stevie Ray Vaughan, I liked his music, his guitar playing right away. But when I saw him play as a non-musician, I sat there with my mouth open. Stevie Ray Vaughan is what I call the instinctive player. The way he holds the guitar, what you usually see only with blue guitarists. Also Gory Gallagher, who has the special way to hold the guitar. And when he plays, he always improvises a little. There are versions of Voodoo Chile, etc., etc. And then he saw him, RUDI saw him in New Orleans, May 1990. What a great concert. 3 months later, he died in a helicopter crash. Rip, what a loss. And what a loss it was. For the entirety of the guitar world, music world, blues world, I understand. And then this is the last one, Grace Potter and Friends, Cortez the Killer, live in Madison Square Garden 2006. The original is by Neil Young. And this is what RUDI describes. This is an absolutely beautiful masterpiece. Grace Potter is a bomb, he says, on a granate, like a grenade. Joe Satriani, of course, and the trumpet player killed it too. And well, he's like, basically he's saying, I would love to write more, but yeah, I've been doing the intro for 4 minutes, so yeah, that I might even, maybe next time we can structure it. If you have something to say to your marathon, maybe make a little sheet, send it to me, and I can paste it in the description below. And that, I think that would be a more like a better way of letting everybody know what you personally think of these. Maybe I should have done it that way, but then I do want your permission. I just don't want to take your words and put them out there on YouTube. So maybe next time, if you have something interesting to say, anyone who requests a marathon and you would like me to have a little piece on paper formatted that way that maybe I can post it in the description below, and I would say, hey, if you're interested of what Rudy's experiences to these songs, check in the comment below or in the description below. But okay, now let's start with the videos, because we still have some videos to go through here. And here we are. Let's make it a little bit bigger here. Let me 1 second. Let's put it here. And here is Mr. Joe Cocker right there. And this is gonna be very interesting. I've never seen Woodstock in its entirety. I've seen bits and pieces, and he actually asked me, have you seen Woodstock? And I was like, I think I've seen the footage where Jimi Hendrix plays the national anthem and some other stuff, but just bits and pieces here and there. I think there's a great movie by Martin Scorsese that I should watch, and I saw a whole documentary on Woodstock '99, and that was a disaster. It was just horrible. I didn't like it at all because it got super violent and everything burned down to a crisp at the end. It was just horrible to watch. But here we are with the original Woodstock, and here we have, with a little help from my friends, live Joe Cocker. Here we go. Thank you.
We're going to leave you with the usual thing. The only thing I can say, as I've said to many people, is this title just about puts it all into focus. It's called With a Little Help from My Friends. Remember it.
Original air guitar guy. I mean, look at that. That is some passionate, you know, you're on there, you're on stage, you listen to the music. Maybe you don't play the instrument, but air guitar playing is pleasurable. You know, it is a sort of pleasurable. Is that even a word? It is very, it makes you feel great. If you're not you don't have to be a musician to be an air guitar player. It's really something wonderful to do.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me?
That voice, oh my God.
Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Oh baby, how you back? Well, I let it but
It's insane. This footage is just so, it gives me literally chills that this is literally over 50 years ago, and it's so epic, and it's never gonna happen again. And we already proved 20 years ago we tried to do another Woodstock, and look what happened. If you watch the documentary of the Woodstock '99, it's depressing. It's not this. It's horrible. It's what a shame. What a shame. What a wasted opportunity. Could have been so great. But sometimes, like we say, you know, that's why we can't have nice things. Like I guess it was just the way it was organized. People didn't have water. People didn't have food. Everything was too expensive. It was greed, basically, was what killed it. The whole thing. But yeah, let's keep enjoying this. This is beautiful.
What do I do when my love is where you for you to be alone? Lord, Lord, Lord. How do I feel at the end of the day? You said because you're on your own. I tell them you said no more. Gonna get love, my friend. I got somebody staying over. Everybody got the love I need. I'm a bad away. Dear someone's love. All I need is love. Oh, the dream right I know. Everybody love. Oh, I love her. And I'm gonna be living right. And nobody knows how it. Don't you know I got love it for my friend? Would you believe in a love at first sight? I'm certain it happens all the time. You know it does. What do you see when you turn out the light? I don't see nothing, but it's just don't you know I gotta live? I gotta live the moment break. Nobody says the way I feel now. Oh, I stand there all my love. Lord, I know what I deserve. Oh, the dream right I know. Live I live, and I love it. Everybody said, everybody.
That's insane. This performance is insane. I mean, there's so much passion, the way he sings, and his voice is powerful. I mean, his voice is powerful, and look at the guy. He's just like in the zone. He is in a different dimension. He is in the music, you know, like I love it. And wow, that scream. Man, awesome. Just amazing.
I gotta get my friend. I gotta get my friend to love. Don't you know I'm standing for your life? I gotta get my friends together. 'Cause all we gotta do is love. I'm gonna take them home with me now. You gotta get hold of your friends. You gotta get hold of your friends. Nobody knows the way. And myself, thank you very much indeed. See you again. Beautiful.
Wow, beautiful. I'm sure there's footage that's like Rudy said, sorry about the quality. I mean, I guess on YouTube it's not available, but I'm sure there's a way to see this even in 4K nowadays, which is just amazing what we can do. Okay, I'm going to load up the second video. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back with Stevie Ray Vaughan, Voodoo Chile, or Voodoo Child, originally from Hendrix. This is live from Austin, Texas. Cowboys. I'm not a Cowboys fan. I just love the shirt. It's very soft and very comfortable. That's why I wear it. Here we go. so like you, as you can notice, like I'm also like I don't really know what to say. Phenomenal player. I just like just looking at the strings at the string gauges intimidates the hell out of me because I don't know if you knew, but I'm sure a lot of people do know. But I think he used like 12s on the high E. That's like to bend those strings is not an easy task. Let me tell you. I use 909 on the high E, and I'm happy with that. If I play 10s, it gets really uncomfortable, you know. So imagine 12s. To bend that is not very comfortable. But I mean, I guess when you know, when you are a blues player and you tend to bend and you want that sound, that very thick sound, then you generate that strength in your hand. And what a phenomenal blues player. It's just like, yeah, it's just, yeah, mind-boggling. It's really good. I'm really enjoying this. We did a reaction about a year ago of Stevie Ray Vaughan, and at the time, I've always been very honest. I'm not a very bluesy guy. I mean, I guess when I say I listen to blues guitar players, like I guess the only one that I actually like studied, and I can't even say he's a blues guitar player, but he does use a lot of blues lines. It would be David Gilmour or Mark Knopfler, and those are the two I kind of like took my main blues from. But like Stevie Ray Vaughan or Hendrix or other players, I've not paid too much attention to. I don't know why. Not because I don't like him, but I was more into like fusion, jazz fusion, and stuff like that. So I guess it's more like in the ignorance, instead of saying, oh, you know, I want to see how they play. I was just more focused on other plays: Greg Howe, Brett Garsett, TJ Helmrich. Very not very known players. So when I see this, like a person like Stevie Ray Vaughan, it is like pretty insane, like mind-boggling. I'm a huge Eric Johnson fan, and he even has a song named after Stevie Ray Vaughan, SRV. So, but Eric Johnson, that's for example one of the players that I used to follow very, very much. But yeah, this is like the expression of this man is just wonderful, and the way he plays that Fender Strat, it's all banged up, you know, from so much playing, and it's really amazing to watch.
I didn't need you wake on your time. Give it back to you each and every day. I didn't need to take up all your sweet time. Give it back to you each and every day. If I don't see you in this world, see the next one. Don't be late, don't be late, 'cause I'm a voodoo child. God knows I'm a voodoo child.
So second commercial that happens now. So if there's some editing going on, if you suddenly see me flickering, it's because it's already the second. These videos are very, very popular, and they get watched millions of times a day, I assume. So there's like commercial after commercial. So I hope that doesn't bother you, but I usually don't edit. So if you see some stuff, that was that. Okay, like let's keep going. Wow. Amazing. So I was just like, I mean, the way he plays that pentatonic scale is just freaking insane. The blues scale, and he just knows when to bend and when to vibrato, and shit, man. This is very good. Also, I wanted to recommend Rudy, if you want to see someone in this vein, I'll tell you privately. I don't want to get any shit. Okay. I'm gonna load up the third video. All right, and we have the next video. Mr. Satriani and Grace Potter cover Cortez the Killer. So I have no idea what's gonna happen. I've of course seen Joe Satriani a lot of times, like hundreds of times on DVD. I've never seen him live, but I know I used to own all of his records. I'm a huge fan. So, but I don't know Grace Potter, so that's gonna be a surprise. But let's dive into it. Let's see what this is about. Okay, I don't know the other musicians. God damn it.
surely Montezuma with his coca leaves and pearls. Through the walls he often wandered with the secrets of the world. And the subjects gather around him like the leaves around a tree, with their clothes of many colors for the angry guys to see. And the women all were beautiful, and the men stood straight and strong. And they all look around so that others could go.
Wow, look, everybody's like super in the zone, of course. I love that trumpet player. He, like, I don't know if you ever, if anybody has ever said this, but he looks like Bob De Niro on the trumpet. Beautiful lines. And her, I mean, I've never heard her before, Grace Potter, but beautiful voice, just amazing. And the three bounce off each other beautifully. Satriani, and with his legato, I love his legato playing, and the trumpet and her. Oof, what a feast for the senses. Really cool. I love it.
And she loves me to this day, and I can't remember where or how I lost my way. Keep dancing across the water, Cortez, what a killer.
Wow, did you see her face? How happy she was at the end? Okay, I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back, and oh my god, three great performances here. Really, amazing. I mean, what can I say? Just great. Thank you so much, Rudy. I think the camera is out of focus. Thank you so much, Rudy, for this. This was great. Joe Cocker in Woodstock, and then the amazing Stevie Ray Vaughan in Texas, and then these amazing musicians. I mean, Satriani. I don't know the name of the trumpet player, but what a guy. And her, she was just eating that up. Beautiful. This whole interplay between them is very great. So thank you so much, Rudy. This was awesome. Thank you for this request, and I hope you did enjoy. I enjoyed it very, very much to revisit Stevie Ray Vaughan, watch a little bit of history with Woodstock, and see these people in action. It was fantastic. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed, and please like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.